This is why a narcissist will ask more no matter how good you treat them. Narcissists count on us to fulfill all of their needs and wants. Their unyielding stance stems from the fact that they believe that they are inherently better and entitled to certain benefits. On the other hand, in their eyes, you are lower than they are, and you should consider yourself fortunate if they pay any attention to you at all. If you upset their feelings or their belief in their inflated sense of self-importance, they will punish you by making you feel like garbage on their feet. This is something that we all know is not true, but if you damage their feelings, they will do this. Narcissists may give the impression that they are dominant and superior to other people, but they are also able to play the victim card to obtain what they want. Narcissists who are convinced that acting like a victim will help them get what they want will not hesitate to adopt this strategy. Narcissists sometimes try to gain sympathy by portraying themselves as helpless victims who need to be rescued from an abusive partner, a troubled past, or just a lack of a caring, non-abusive love partner. Big-hearted people who feel compelled to help others are often drawn to needy individuals. However, those who accept a narcissist's invitation can count on getting a lot more than they bargained for. Narcissists are dangerous because they put us in dangerous situations by pressuring us to accomplish things we know we can't do, knowing that if we fail, we'll get nothing but pain and suffering. You'll be confused about the source of their sudden, unexpected wrath, and you'll probably cry it out in your room before shutting the door. Then, and only then, you will decide to better yourself. Contrarily, they like your misery since it adds to their inflated sense of self-importance. To assist in keeping up appearances and acting out their script while they are distracted with their thoughts, feelings, and wants is all you can do. The only constants in such a life are isolation and rejection. The narcissist's unrealistically high standards are at play here. Narcissists are typically motivated by their need for admiration from others. The dark atmosphere inside their homes means they constantly need reassurance from the outside world. They don't care about the people around them, regardless of who they are. They have never been happy or fulfilled in any way. Narcissists seek fulfillment from outside sources because they believe they cannot provide it to themselves. This is why narcissists would do anything to gain the approval of those around them, and why it's common for narcissists to put a premium on superficial friendships and partnerships. The more people they can round up, the better. The only way for them to succeed is if everyone loves them. As they must rely on consenting participants, it is incumbent upon them to leave indelible evidence of their mistreatment of those they exploit. However, if they don't answer anyone, what can they do? We should look up to them because they deserve it. Moreover, responsibility for failures must fall on someone. Instead of taking ownership of their acts, narcissists will point fingers at others. They have no problem shifting the blame and embarrassment onto their closest loved ones. Their blunders and missteps, in their view, are the fault of others. You haven't reached the last page yet. When it comes to personal safety, narcissists often try to blame those closest to them. If you don't bother them with questions or criticisms, everything will be okay. They want you to give in to their every whim so they can keep their calm and positive disposition. Staying in their good graces requires blind obedience and acceptance of their fabrications. It's your fault if they're not happy with their lives. No one else can or should shoulder the blame for this. The narcissist believes that if you adopt their positive emotions, you will also adopt their negative ones. Mothers that suffer from narcissism have high expectations of their offspring. The children should sacrifice whatever they need to make their mother happy and make her their top priority. They want their partners and progeny to take care of the house and the kids so that they can relax and do whatever they want. When interacting with a narcissist, you can be sure that they will hold you to a very high standard, whether it be in a professional setting or a personal one, such as in a family or love relationship. Narcissists are sensitive to criticism because they are constantly seeking affirmation from others. They are miserable on the inside and project their unhappiness onto everyone in their immediate vicinity. So it's not surprising that they don't understand why we choose to set healthy limits or condemn them when we say the opposite of their desire. They're so angry because we're not giving in to their demands. They view our refusal to be their slaves and put up with their mistreatment as evidence that we have no empathy for them and are actively working to overthrow them. True narcissists would improve our lives if they were curious about us. If this were the case, they would think twice before reacting with hostility. In doing so, we can demonstrate that it is not our responsibility to make them feel better, as this is an impossible goal. Some narcissists go to extremes to maintain their relationships with us, including saying they require our love and support. They need us just because they know they can benefit from our support, and they don't care if our demise aids them. That's rather depressing, no? Let's get rid of the need to do that. In addition, I would like to highlight how our scars and low self-esteem can make us vulnerable to a narcissist who would pretend to be our savior and provide us with the affection we've been craving our whole lives. The narcissist would like us to believe they are here solely for our amusement. It's really difficult to have healthy relationships when we want other people to mend our wounds and help us move on. To avoid getting sucked into a relationship with a narcissist, you must begin by valuing and accepting yourself for who you are. In sum, we can identify and pursue our unique path to happiness. Those who are narcissistic should not put the burden of their responsibilities on others. You should never give a narcissist the ability to make you feel like your happiness depends on them. Sincerely, I hope you learned something from this video. Please share your ideas and experiences in the comments section below. If you liked this video and want to see more content like it, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. I appreciate it a lot.